Good news. National Assembly considers bill proposing return of Nigeria to regional government. All right, my people, you're welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching us still on the matter. Yoruba nation no going back. Exactly what it is, exactly what the people are talking about. Well, onto this, a bill proposing a return to regional government in Nigeria is before the National Assembly and is expected to pass into law before 1st of October 2024. Part of the draft bill circulating on social media sent by Sarah Reporter is titled "A Bill for an Act to Substitute the Annexure to Decree 24 of 1999 with a new governance model for the Federal Republic of Nigeria." Although the identities of the sponsors of the bill were yet to be ascertained, the bill, when passed, would be cited as the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, New Governance Model for Nigeria Act 2024. The sponsors of the bill explained that the current Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, as amended, is not autonomous, as it does not evolve from the deliberations and the consensus of the Nigerian people. According to advocates, the Constitution amendment would be subject to a yes or no vote in a referendum by the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Part of the draft bill seen by Sarah Reporters on Friday partly read: Part 1. Preliminaries. Whereas Nigeria, its peoples and then government have been governed under Decree 24 of 1999 that was handed down by the then military government without the express consent of the people, despite the preamble of "We the People." Whereas the said Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended is not autonomous, as it does not evolve from the deliberations and the consensus of the Nigerian people. Whereas the people of Nigeria now desire and effectively demand for a change to a constitution based on federal/regional system of government. Whereas the federal and the regional government are to operate within the provisions of this constitution, it is within the discretion of the ethnic blocks within the states that constitute a given region to aggregate or disaggregate as provinces, divisions, and districts while being in control of their affairs without let or hindrance at whatever level of governance. Whereas the 1999 Constitution as amended is a schedule of a military decree now deemed to be an act of the National Assembly, for which the National Assembly have the powers to amend and then or abrogate as expedient. Whereas the National Assembly, where so necessary and then expedient, can invoke the doctrine of necessity to resolve any point of law for the good governance of the country Nigeria. On Part 11 substitution clause, the drafters propose that the National Assembly shall invoke its inherent powers to expunge the schedule attached to Decree 24 of 1999, often referred to as 1999 Constitution as amended, from the decree, which is now deemed to be an act of the National Assembly, to which the National Assembly have the powers to so do, and they replace same with a new governance model for Nigeria, effective not later than October 1st, 2024. This amendment is subject to a yes or no vote in a referendum by the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's proposed. On governance structure under Part 3, stipulations for federal administration, the sponsors propose that Nigeria shall be a federation comprising of regional territories and then a federal capital territory, and shall be a republic to be known by the name of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Secondly, the territorial jurisdiction of Nigeria shall comprise the territory of the regional members of the federation, and then its boundaries shall be as determined by international agreement. 3.2 basis of the federation. 1. Every ethnic nationality and the people in Nigeria has an unconditional right to self-determination within a delineated territories. 2. The sovereignty powers and the authority to formulate the articles of association towards any reform of the central federal government of Nigeria at any other time shall lie gently and then severely with all the ethnic nationalities occupying their respective territories. 3. Every ethnic nationality and the people in Nigeria has the right to a full measure of self-government, which includes the right to establish institutions of government in the territory that is inhabit, and then so equitable representation in the federal and the regional government. 4. Ethnic nationality or people for the purpose of this constitution is a group of people who have or share large measures of a common culture or similar customs, mutual intelligibility of language, belief in a common or related identities, a common psychological makeup, and then who inhabit. All right, and this is exactly what we are talking about. We have talked about the fact that as a nation we are supposed to understand ourselves, we are supposed to have the same tradition, we are supposed to hear each other, we are supposed to hear our language, the same language, we are supposed to be speaking the same language. Not that when A is speaking, B will not be able to hear, C will not be able to hear, and yet you call us a country. So we have to go our separate ways, and then I pray this bill gets to no accomplishment in no time, because as it stands right now, everybody is so expectant, everybody wants this to happen so that peace can reign, and the peace at least can be in the country. Well, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is right now. Onto this one, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this one, and then remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.